Hey, good morning. It's Kendra. I don't know if I want to keep saying hey y'all or not because I am from Georgia. I do live in Florida. And I also know that not everyone is from the South. And so not everyone has such an appreciation for the word. So I won't make it a gimmick. I just may slip in a y'all every now and then, so please pardon me. But I wanted to say thank you. If you're listening, that means that you have been riding with me since we got things started in January. And I just could not thank you anymore for that because you have been maybe more consistent than I have. So thank you very much for that. And I also want to say anyone who is out here being an entrepreneur, whether it's your side hustle, you've quit your day job, you've decided to say, this is it for me or bust. I'm wanting to breathe positive vibes and positive life into what you are doing because the amount of dedication and self-motivation that it takes to take an idea and turn it into a storefront or into an employable entity, an employing entity, as we realize as entrepreneurs, is something serious. So with this being such a serious matter, I just wanted to send out those positive, progressive, profitable vibes to anyone who is pursuing entrepreneurship. If I don't see you literally, I see you and I feel you figuratively, and love all around, all love all around for you or anyone who is out here for any reason taking something from where it is to where they'd like it to be. More power to you. So why am I talking right now? I'm deciding to finally give some updates. I've been saying I'm going to give updates since about April. And so since we're in August now, I thought maybe it would be a good time. You know, when do things stop being fashionably late and start just being way behind? Probably around now. But that's a big part of it is when I first started talking, on YouTube or just saying things on Instagram, I said, look, I'm going to pretty much be unscripted. I have nothing written down for today, but I do want to give some updates as to where we are in terms of Breeze and just some personal entrepreneurship and personal growth, I guess, updates also. Just a disclaimer, I'm usually a very private person. I have no personal social media other than LinkedIn. I quit social media actually Thanksgiving 2013, and I didn't look back. It was phenomenal for my mental health. And after having spent an hour on Instagram just now, just scrolling through shenanigans, looking at extremely fit, beautiful people, and everyone out here giving us the perfect image of what's going on in their lives, what I can say is that I will probably keep my self-prescribed pink slip from social media, but continue to speak with folks and interact here because that's definitely worth it, is that expanded communication benefit. And again, more power to anyone who is making your money off of social media. Get it how you live, love it. What I can say is, yes, I'm a private person, but this year has been one of those where, of course, we start out in January with all sorts of intentions, and then we get to August, and it's like, where are we with it? The good news is that the business is still running. We have some events that we've actually lined up for the end of this year, and we also have an event that we are starting to conceptualize for early next year. So I'm very happy about that. The news is that we're kind of pivoting, right? So in this time, the business started in January, and over these past 6 or 7 months, I've had a lot of time to really reflect on what I want Breeze to be. What can Breeze be that is something beneficial, something relevant, something that actually makes a proper impact for the space that it takes up in your life and in my life. So in this time, there has been a slight pivot. We're definitely still doing events, which is really kind of a love of mine. And that's something I can get into in a moment. It's just doing events, bringing folks together, enjoying each other, fellowship, having food, sharing experiences. That is something that has always been so fulfilling personally. And so I'm definitely keeping the events aspect of Breeze. We're keeping that alive and well. And with the consulting, what I've decided to do is almost let the consulting take somewhat of a backseat, just because I've been consulting for a few years now and I really enjoy it. And at the same time, I feel as if Breeze can maybe have a more widespread impact if we focus on the events. And so when I say this, I'm also making an expansion from the word events, something that I've just learned over the years when it comes to marketing, when it comes to positioning and upgrading a brand or rebranding. We really love to focus on each word that we're using in our messaging, because even just using a or an as opposed to the can be major when we are delineating ourselves with a new brand. So that's just a slightly random consulting aside when it comes to rebranding and remessaging. So the messaging when it comes to Breeze has gone from we do events and we do consulting to now we offer what we're calling elevated experiences. So we are broadening the Breeze brand and imprint to one that offers more than let's just RSVP and show up to the event. Of course, these will still be the main kind of soup going on with Breeze. But what I can say is that we're expanding the brand to make it more comprehensive of the offerings that we're going to be championing and promoting. So that sounds super high level. So I'll talk more about it soon.